uh, uh, uh.
Hello, we're going to be palpating some muscles today. First, we're going to start off with the tibialis anterior, which is right along here. It's on the lateral side of your tibia, and it incisions right at the lateral condyle of the tibia and proximal lateral surface of the tibia. And then its incision is all the way to the middle cuneiform, which is right in here, and the base of the first metatarsal, which is right here. And it's responsible for dorsiflexion and inversion of the foot. And then we're going to go to the extensor digitorum longus, which is right in this general area. And its origin is the lateral condyle of the tibia and proximal anterior shaft of the fibula, which is right here. And it incisions on the middle distal phalange of the second and fifth toes. So it goes from here, right here, right here, right here, and here. And it's responsible for extending these four toes and dorsiflexion of the ankle and eversion of the ankle. And we're going to do the extensor hallucis longus, which starts right in here. And its origin is the middle anterior shaft of the fibula. And the insertion is the distal phalange of the first toe. So it's going to come right here and come all the way here. And it's responsible for extending the big toe, dorsiflexion, and inversion of the ankle. We're going to start with the tibialis posterior, which is in your deep superficial compartment. And it actually is right here. And its origin is on the proximal posterior shaft of your tibia. So right behind, this is your bone and right behind there. And it's on, and it also touches your fibula. And its insertion is on the 5 tarsals bones in your foot, so right in here, and the base of your second and fourth metatarsal, so these right here. And it's responsible for inverting your ankle and plantar flexion. And your flexor digitorum longus is actually on the lateral side, no, on the medial side, and it's on the deep superficial part. So it's going to be right here on your tibia, and its origin is the middle posterior surface of the tibia, and it inserts on the distal phalange of the second and fifth metatarsals. And it's responsible for flexion of the 4 toes, and it also helps with plantar flexion and inversion of the ankle. And your flexor hallucis longus is actually right here, kind of by your fibula. And its origin is the middle half of the posterior part of your fibula. And it inserts on your first toe. And it's responsible for flexion of your big toe. And also responsible for plantar flexion and inversion. Alright, we're going to be palpating the lateral compartment muscles. First, we're going to start with the peroneus longus, and it's right above here. And its origin is the head of the fibula and proximal second and third of the lateral fibula. And then its insertion is base of the first metatarsal and the middle medial cuneiform. So so right in here. And its actions is inversion, eversion of the ankle, sorry about that, and plantar flexion of the ankle. And the peroneus brevis, which is right here, and its origin is distal 2/3 of the lateral fibula. So it probably starts like right around here. And it wraps under your lateral malleolus and insertions to the tuberosity of the 5th metatarsal. So right in here. And its actions are eversion of the ankle and plantar flexion. Hello, we're going to be palpating the last couple of posterior muscles. So we're going to start with the gastrocnemius, which is right around here, and it attaches to the condyles of the femur, which is up here, and the posterior surface of the femur. And then it connects to via Achilles tendon, which is right in here. And its action is to flex the knee, and its also action is for plantar flexion of the ankle. And another muscle in the posterior chamber is the soleus, which runs right above, like right in front of the gastrocnemius. And it attaches to the posterior surface of the tibia and posterior aspects of the fibula. Fibula is right here, and the tibia is right here. So it attaches on the back of those bones. And it also connects to the Achilles tendon, which is right in here. And its action is plantar flexion of the ankle. Hi, I'm going to be doing some manual muscle tests. We're going to start off with doing extension with the big toe. So I'm going to ask you to push your toe forward, and I'm going to try and push it down. So I need you to hold it like this for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now I'm going to test her other toes. And I'm going to ask her to extend her other toes. And I'm going to try and push down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now I'm going to test flexion of the big toe. So I'm going to ask you to curl your big toe on my finger. And I'm going to try and pull her out. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I'm going to test flexion of her other toes. And I'm going to ask her to fold down on my finger. And I'm going to try and pull out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, you can stop. Hello, we're going to be testing the soleus and the gastroc. So first we're going to test this gastrocnemius, and I'm going to ask her to push her foot on the gas pedal. And I'm going to put my hand here, and I'm going to try and push you out. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, great. And now I'm going to ask her to flex her knee, because you're isolating the gastric muscle and focusing more on the soleus. So I'm going to ask her to push her foot on the gas pedal again, and I'm going to try and push her out. 5 seconds. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, we're going to be testing for anterior tibialis. So I'm going to ask her to go in dorsiflexion and inversion, and I'm going to try and push her out. All right, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we're going to test posterior tibialis, or peroneus longus brevis. Okay. All right, I'm going to test posterior tibialis, and I'm going to try and push her out. Ready, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now I'm going to test peroneus longus brevis. What? No, you're laying down for that one.
Okay.
And I'm testing the inside one. So lay on your side. Yeah. And you're gonna go here. Yes. Alright. And now I'm gonna try and push her out. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, good.
Lay your head down, tell me of your day. Remembering your say, Chancellor